Welcome to the Political Pulse, the show that keeps you informed, engaged, and ahead of the curve of things that is politics. Here we dive deep into the latest political developments and analyze key policies. And here this is where we break down the stories shaping our nation and beyond. That is from exclusive interviews with political leaders and analysts to heated debate discussions and citizens' perspective. The Political Pulse is your go-to platform for the truth, insight, and action itself. And you can join us as we unpack the issues and the matters that challenge, and still you can get to challenge the core itself to give you the power to stay updated of what is happening. Let's get started because politics never sleeps, and that's what we usually say. Our country, it's a 24/7 country. Politics each and every day. And without further ado, allow me to introduce our guest. He is a political analyst. That is Solomon Gichengo. Hello.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Uko salama?
Niko salama.
Kenya inakupeleka aje?
Vibaya sana. Siku zuri.
Unasikia utahamia country gani? So unajua tuweza kupata huko Burkina Faso? Why Burkina Faso?
Ibrahim. The guy is doing absolutely awesome job within the shortest time that he has been in office. Things are going in the right direction.
And now I want us to check and analyze, politics in our country and how it is shaping our country itself. Because politics has a big impact in our country.
True.
And so one of the things to tangalia that is the political side. Then we're going to dive into the health sector, get to talk a little bit of shared stuff. Then tuangalie mambo ya budget because ni kama mambo yanabadilika na the Kenyans are not aware of that. That is, then we check that is the economy itself. Then tuangalie a very interesting story that is MPESA makanisani. And then let's start with politics because we have been seeing transitions in our governments. You remember ile time ya the president, one of the presidents in Kenya, Moi, alikuwa anasema that they used this term that tinga ilimezwa na jogo. And now when it came to another president, that is Kibaki, yake ilikuwa ya nusu mkate. And now coming Uhuru, we talk about Uhuru, that is the former president of Kenya, yake ilikuwa handshake. Handshake between hapo mambo ya kitendawili ikaisha. And now tukaingia now our season, that is the current president Ruto. They're using that term, the broad-based governments, but according to you, does it feel like a broad-based government ama ni nusu mkate?
Hiyo ni nusu mkate.
Why?
It is not a broad. Okay, in a way, that word they are using, the broad-based. They want to corroborate other readers for their own stomach.
Oh, so it is not involved the Kenyans. That's why it's being called a marriage. I don't know.
Exactly. It's a marriage for only those leaders.
And it involves love, but less of the citizens itself.
Yes. They are looking for them, and the same people that they have been the government. They are the same people that they are coming in. They keep on recycling those readers. If you look Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, he have been in government since I was a kid.
But he feels strong enough and energetic. As a opposition leader, it feels like he's bringing impact.
But we need other fresh brains.
We need fresh brains?
People like...
are we talking about the Gen Z, Emma?
Yes. We have Gen Z who are very sharp, and others are not Gen Z. Someone like Matiang'i. Matiang'i, Fred came in a very short time, and his impact was felt by everybody.
You're saying that probably we can say Matiang'i can vie for 2027.
Yes, and we can support him.
You can support him?
Yes.
What about the president? Because if he's like anataka kwenda term zingine so that he can bring impact in our country and growth.
There is no change that he can bring.
Nasi na project zenye alikuwa ameanza si ataka kumalizia.
Project gani na nikulaunch ana launch from saa zote niko launch inafika 1 kilometer then it stops.
But then let's talk about machine chapati. That's a project. Akitoka nani atafanya hiyo machine?
That's one of the mispriorities that this government is doing.
Priorities?
Do you know mispriorities?
Mispriorities.
Yes. Do you know that machine and cost of that right now a cost of 2 kgs is around 160 something. Then you can multiply unga nini ya 2 kg inatoka chapati ngapi? Then you multiply per day. Per day they will be using a lot of money going to waste.
Like yes, tuliona wali import wheat. You remember the imported wheat. So is this coincidence because they imported wheat outside?
Those are the things that I'm calling priorities ideas. Going back to the Burkina Faso, the country that I'm telling you, you know that president banned the processing refined, what do we call it? Importing unrefined fuel, not fuel, oil. Then our president here is importing instead of exporting.
Actually, do you know if it's like statistics says that we are importing more than our exports?
Yes.
Which is so bad.
But that's very bad. We should even come up with how we should empower mtu wa chini. You remember the narrative ya tuinue mtu wa boda wakuje juu?
And now
it is not even working.
I think that's where the name hustler ilitoka. So the president akipeana wheelbarrows. Alikuwa anapatia watu wheelbarrows. I don't know zilienda wapi.
Wheelbarrows sasa kwanza ni ya kazi gani?
Oh my God. There are people zi maembe na mandizi. I don't know, something of sort.
That's very low mentality. I can call it. And a very low. That's not even an idea.
But according to him, it feels like it's going to work.
You know what you can do to your people so that you bring them up. You have to lower the cost of production for things like nikienda pale nikinunulia kitu kama ng'ombe daily meal. It's cheap. If fertilizer, give people authentic fertilizer.
And now let's go back to our key point of discussion. That is the handshake, the broad-based government, but it feels like to Kenyans in Sumkate. According to you, do you feel there's an impact in Italeta in shaping our country to becoming the Vision 2030 the President Akonayo?
First of all, going back, all those leaders that they are coming, you know, what the president was saying, the president was saying that he wants to bring those people so that he can stabilize the country. If for example, a governor was given our place, what do we call it, former governor of Nakuru County, how does he help me? Ati ni mtu wetu. Nowadays we don't care mtu wetu. It's anybody. Particularly unaona mtu kama ule CS wa maji. He's a young Gen Z. That one is okay, but bringing those people because of peace.
So
it's
basically, you're saying that the out of 100%, the impact of this the broad-based government, but it is a handshake anyway.
It's a handshake.
It's not going to bring impact because at the same time, it's unity. Kenyans will unite.
It is not.
Baba na wananchi, you know, having him.
You know, okay, Baba enyewe kimwangalia, sometimes he shakes. He has that power to shake and to destabilize the economy. Akianza mgomo na maandamano, sometimes you have to bring him closer to you so that you can work and maybe not even working. You can do your own things.
So can we say that Baba has influence on the president himself?
Yes.
Still being an opposition leader, because of late it feels like hajakuwa akiperform role yake ya being opposition leader.
He's not. You know, watu wakishiba, that is it.
Wakishiba nini pesa?
Of course. It's money. Don't be lied by anybody.
It's not unity and love for Kenyans.
No. And even when Baba come in, the deputy president at that time, he is always pushed away. You remember when was it this week when the Netherlands king and queen came? Even the sitting arrangement was so intimidating. The president was seated there. Then Baba himself, the Igma, was seated there. Then our deputy was pushed away.
But they trying to, I don't know, maybe express love for citizens.
Believe you me. And they will remain the two.
That's why the reason why they're introducing that thing, a prime minister. I don't know.
Yes,
you never know.
They want to bring the prime minister. So then the prime minister will be none other but Raila Odinga. Don't expect anybody else to come and fill that position. They are recycling. Davadi, Baba, Ivo, Wetangura, all those leaders wa kitambo. They are the same people who are coming in to stabilize the political temperature. Those are no here, no there. non-issue.
And now still on politics, I want us to dive in, that is into politics and church, on how they'll be working together, because as we tuongele mambo ya pesa makanisani, we saw that is the president last year December alikuwa amepeleka pesa Catholic Church wakakataa. Yeah, but for the last 2 months amepeana that is 140 million, that is in Eldoret and in Nairobi. What's your take on that? Because ini sadaka anatoka kwa Mungu ama
hiyo hata si sadaka, those are Kenyan money.
The money,
kama kupeleka 20 million kwa one of the pastors in Nairobi, 20 million ati sasa watu sijui wakule huko, those are the money that they could be redirected to other projects like SHA, like schools.
Do you feel it's fair for the way Gen Z reacted, that is in Eldoret? Walenda wakao, you know, they caused dramas.
They kusalimia.
Wali caused dramas, you know, the Gen Z reacted hizo pesa zimepewa. They were calling the bishop of the church, wanapigia wanataka kujizo pesa ziko. Do you think that reaction is fair?
That was not fair. Even that money, I think it was not even delivered at that time. Then the Gen Z, when they pressurize, I don't know if the money was sent, but you know, our president keep on promising. Anasema nitafanya hii, nitafanya hii, nitafanya. Kwingine akipressuriziwa, anatoa hizo 2 million. Kama kuna one church in Kiambu, walimrudishia pesa zake. Because those money, you can't come.
You can't come. You know, he is a Christian, so let's say probably he wants the church to grow because he's also a Christian.
Are you really? He's a Christian?
Yeah, he's a Christian.
They are churchgoers who call them Christian, but real down, they are not. They are not. Ni watu tu wanaenda tu kwa Mungu kujificha.
Like it's so the Bible said that given it shall be given back to you. Could this, you know, he's applying this in real life? I don't know.
Yeah, Lyra. Oh, no, sorry. Our president.
We saw that is the Archbishop Jackson Olesapit. Alisema no campaigns in church unless they just wave. Do you support that?
Yes, Olesapit was very correct.
You know, as a politician, do you support that?
Then you need of Bishop Olesapit. Yes, I support.
Why?
I support. You know, you know one thing about our president. When you take those money, there is something that he know about church. When a pastor comes in here, they can convince washirika very easily.
How?
Akimwambia mimi Mungu amenionyesha ni wewe njia, ni wewe utakuwa nini? Mungu ananionyesha.
Utakuwa president.
Now my pastor. Ati ukituambia sijui so and so is nini is bad. Aniambie mimi na saa hizo ni nini akiwa pulpit. Washirika wanakuwa nini? They are easily swayed away by that. Yes, by leaders, by church leaders.
So this means, according to you, saying that giving this money to church, it is not a sincere thing.
No. He comes to your church, he look at the congregation, anaona hapo kuna watu karibu 2,000. Na mtu mwenye anawa control ni mimi ni Gichengo. I will go through him na mimi I will know how to to deal with washirika.
I know my question is this, but hizi pesa ni mingi sana.
Could a lot of money.
Could this be ni pesa yake anatoa sadaka? You know, maybe ni salary yake. That's what tuliona even the president his office wanafaa kuongezwa pesa.
Okay, inaweza kuwa lakini waizi ongezawa. Hiyo nini? He keeps on lying. Lying all the time. Lying all the time. Sasa hata hizo vitu akipeleka kwa nini kwa makanisa. Okay, anasemaga akona biashara, ati ni mfanyi biashara wa kuku, sijui nini. Lakini believe me, hizo si hata pesa za nini za income zake. Ati za kuku, sijui za Western Hotel, sijui za nini, those are hizo si pesa zake.
That is a lie.
Those are money.
And now, let's away from that. Now let's dive into the economy a little bit of what we should be expecting for the new budget. Before we dive into that, what are your expectations for the new budget?
There is nothing good will come out of it.
Okay, what are you?
Just the bureaucracy. There's the same thing they are doing. Okay, they will borrow a lot of money, and the figures will be injected there, but those money they will not even be used. You see, like the pending bills of county. The county are crying. They are allocated billions of money, but the money don't don't reach to them. So
could this bring us to that aspect that we are having corrupt leaders in our country?
Exactly, that is the word.
Corruption.
Corruption every day.
And will corruption ever end in our country?
It can end.
How?
We still have hope.
Hope.
We can propose a leader, someone like I have mentioned him, someone like Matiang'i.
It isn't you're a big supporter of Matiang'i.
Yes, Matiang'i knows how to do the work.
But I don't think Matiang'i amejitokeza akasema he wants to vie for it, because I've seen people ni watu wanatoa their views on what they want.
You know, he will come. Trust you me, he will come.
Will come. We
are
ready.
Us as Gen Z and our parents, we will convince them this time round. The Gen Z is the biggest population out of they are the biggest age bracket. They are the biggest. They are around
the Gen Z plus million, the parents.
Plus the parents, plus what was central.
But see, you know, it feels like they're using Mlima Kenya as the big cake, the big fish, because it feels like there's being a bridge between that is the president and the former deputy mwenye alitolewa, that is Rigathi Gachagua. And it feels watu wanapigania Mlima Kenya, so it means that you're not that big as you're saying.
Mlima Kenya is one of the de facto people where you have to consider them when joining the government.
Do you think Mlima Kenya will be a supporter of the way you're saying Matiang'i?
Yes. You know, someone called me some other day and told me our MP, that is Irene Njoki. Irene Njoki has to be in the government and to do what the government is doing so that the development can come in here. Who does that? That's a constitutional right. You have to be given that money.
Yeah.
But this government, you have to be a
to
good.
Be part of it.
Yes, that's why your development to come. I saw yesterday the best MP of Central, that is Dende Nyoro of Kiharu constituency. He have built so many schools, well done, well decorated, tiles, cabros. Using the same government money, and some MPs, they are saying those were illegal. He allocated money for himself, which is untrue. If you saw and check all those money that the constitution is being given, they are the same.
And now talking of that, let's kuna budget highlights ilitolewa, and I would love us to go through that. That is the 2025 to the 2026 budget. You know, and let me read. Tunaangalia parts zenye wamepunguziwa pesa. And now we have the basic education, that is 22 million from that is 149.17 billion to 149.14 billion. Kwa hivyo the education sector imepunguziwa. The office of the president imeongezewa. The state house imeongezewa. Now we are having the teacher service commission, that is 40 million from 382.27 billion to 382.3 billion. No, now pia wamepunguziwa. The education sector imepunguziwa. Yeah, and still we have that is the national allocation, the national government budget is 2.52 trillion. County government is 405.0 billion. I'm looking for health itself. Oh, here comes the Ministry of Health. The Ministry of Health, that is Saini 73.4 billion from 172.6 billion. Mbona wapunguze health?
Of all the departments. Health, education. Those are the.
So you know, these people are so funny because the systems that have been affected in our country since January, it's health and education, especially because of the new curriculum system that is CBC and health. So health imepunguziwa. I'm surprised because imagine wametoka from health ni 73.4 billion from wamepunguziwa 73.4 billion. Kwa hivyo wanatoka na sasa the current ni 172.6 billion. So wanapunguziwa mpaka 19 billion.
Health.
Yeah, imagine if we were complaining about SHA.
That one. SHA. Those people, I don't know what to
do. But what's your take on SHA?
SHA, it's not working.
Do you think SHA, it's going to work?
It is never going to work.
Why?
SHA, one thing about SHA, when you log into that portal, you have to lie. Some people, when you are saizi unaulizwa na mtu, ndio unajua hiyo nini ndio ina generate it generate itself, then it determine through the system how much money you will be paying per month. Unaulizwa unaishi nyumba gani, ukisema ya mawe nini yako inasonga.
What? This is what is happening. Oh my goodness.
Yes, okay, when you say you live in a mud house with thatched how nini you are nini goes.
So it means all kids are going to like tunasema niishi nyumba ya mama and you know yako itaongezewa.
Sasa ukisema useme tu ukweli. Mimi naishi nyumba ya mawe 3 bedroom. Naishi nachota maji kwa mfereji hapo tap.
Kuna maji na wasko.
Na wasko. Ukisema unaenda mtoni inashuka. Unauliza uchoo unaenda gani? Pit, mud house, nini? So for you to
this is what Kenyans are going through out there because of the new system.
For you to get anybody can love to have lower nini. You pay
a low amount, low amount, yeah.
Lakini ukisema pesa mingi, pesa ina hike. So people are lying. They are forcing our moms to lie.
You're saying that hakuna hope ya SHA.
There.
So what's your suggestion? What do you have in mind?
Until they change.
And they change what?
They change the system.
The system itself.
But I'm asking myself, why did they even move to NHIF?
And do you know the funny thing? Kuna res the NHIF zenye zijalipwa.
Sasa hizo pesa unashindwa, why were we coming at the first hand from NHIF to this? This one even you can't go to some hospitals. You go there, you are denied.
And you know the funny thing, they usually collect that is 900 billion each and every day from NHIF.
From NHIF?
I mean from that is the SHA.
SHA.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very possible. They collect
a lot of even
after hiyo maybe hata ni mingi. They are not even giving their actual figures.
I try to say that the government is based on lies.
Lies. Ni kama hizi mambo za nini, hizi mambo za housing. Hizo unajua unaambiwa utalipia nyumba ati then itakuwa yako then unashindwa.
Nesi I think kuna watu washaanza kuingizwa nyumba. Hujapata na watu wameingia?
But wao watu watalipanga tu bado.
Yes, utakuwa unalipa monthly but now for this you're buying your house.
Lakini kuna mtu anakatwa waliambiwa si lazima wafanye nini waishi hiyo nyumba. They have to pay kama ni 1 bedroom, hiyo 2 bedroom 2 point something for you to uende kwa hizo nyumba. And who told them they must build for us houses? And those houses they are building.
Watu nyumba.
Na wanajenga kwa nini shamba za serikali. So maybe hata
na zingine hazina
title deed. Maybe one day they will come another reader amwambie vacate. Si hata wadai niende ninunue kaploti kangu na nijenge kanyumba kangu hata kama ni 1 bedroom. I live there.
So when you talk about that is the housing levy, are you being taxed on that?
Yes.
And how are you feeling?
Very very bad, very bad.
You don't see. Okay, you said hakuna hope ya SHA.
SHA is a housing priorities. We too hata unashangaa.
You're talking about Miss Priorities. Why?
Yes. Me I don't know, but they can't even tell you the one thing that this government have done good. Mimi hata sometimes I don't watch news. Because unaona pesa sijui nini unashindwa hakuna, there is nothing any tangible thing that this government have done that you can say now this one ngula at least mpe haki hii alifanya vizuri. Hakuna.
Well, guys, umesikia, that is our political analyst, that is Solomon Gichengo. Thank you so much for availing yourself. As we get to end up, what do you have, give words of wisdom to the government? What do you have to say?
The government must change.
Must change
the entire they stop a lot of those bureaucracy they have. They change at least mwananchi au wachini hapo walikuwa wanamuita maboda na mtu wa boda wainue at least we can feel something. Hata wakitengeneza broad base zao na nini wasaidie mwananchi ule.
What do you have to say to the citizens?
The citizens now, they have changed. Saizi I have met with even my tribal men, Wakale, Lus, all the tribes wame change. We are not going to vote for at because ni mtu wetu. Watu wame change. We have changed a lot. Yes.
Well, Kenyans, I believe that mmeshika hiyo. Thank you so much for availing yourself.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Well, that is what we had for you today on the Political Pulse, and I say this is where you keep you informed and engaged ahead of the political curves and what is happening. My name is Angela Kavete, and I had an amazing time interacting and engaging with you, and still making sure that you stay updated of what is happening, because we say politics never sleeps, and that's why we say Kenya is a 24/7 country. That's why you need to stay updated. Till next time, bye-bye.